Hi, it's Aiga and welcome to my channel Heart Notes, where I talk about all things perfume. Now, I haven't posted in a while, and that's because I've been fired from my job while I'm on maternity leave. I was completely shocked when I got the call. I thought, oh my god, can I just get a break? So since I've started my channel, I've had a baby, I've moved, I've now lost my job, so I'm searching for a new one, which takes a lot of time. And then soon we're gonna have to move again, and we'll have to renovate a house. So it's just completely mental and it's a lot to deal with, so bear with me. But I am back with a video. So today I wanted to go through the perfumes that I reached for in February. I know a lot of people do the monthly perfume trays where they set out the perfumes they're going to use for the upcoming month, but I decided I'm going to flip it actually, and I'm just going to use whatever I want to use, and then in the end of month I'll just look back and see what I like the most, and that will be my monthly recap, because sometimes when I get new perfumes I want to try them out and that doesn't fit on the monthly tray, so it just gets a bit messy. So I'm just gonna go with the flow. Whatever I want to use I'm gonna use. So yeah, I'll see how it goes. So the first perfume I reached for in in February was Alive by Hugo Boss. This is a sweet floral perfume. It really reminds me of Good Girl, but I think it has a bit of a masculine twist. I actually wouldn't be too surprised if a man would want to wear this perfume as well. I can see it worn by a man. So this is a warm, floral, spicy, sweet perfume. It has vanilla in the top notes, which is interesting. Usually it's in the base, but in here it's in the top note. We have jasmine that gives the beautiful white floral aspect of the perfume. There's cinnamon, which gives it the spiciness and sweetness. So in general, I really adore this perfume. I don't think it's being talked a lot about, so I think it deserves a bit more attention. Well, if you like the good girl type of perfumes, you probably definitely are going to like this one as well. To me, this is a pretty easy reach, grab and go everyday perfume. It lasts quite good, it projects quite good too. In terms of the price point, I think it is a bit below the usual designer prices, so a tiny bit more affordable too. And to me, this would be a good everyday scent pretty much, also for colder weather. So yeah, that is Alive by Hugo Boss. Then I got myself from eBay for dirt cheap Juicy Couture's Neon. The bottle was used. It was like 1/3 used, and now I kind of went overboard a bit and it's now about halfway used. Also, this isn't the original bow. I got a different one from eBay because the bow was missing and I couldn't stand the look. So it definitely has the original Juicy Couture's Viva La Juicy DNA, but it's not as fresh. I think it's more woodsy than it is fresh. There are woodsy notes in the base for this perfume alongside with tonka. In the middle there's orange blossom for the floweriness, and in the top note it's grapefruit, I think pink grapefruit. So it is a fruity floral, but with a very citrusy opening, but the woods in the base kind of make it a bit different from the original Juicy Couture. And in comparison, this then seems a tiny little bit more serious than the original Viva La Juicy. I enjoyed this perfume. I definitely wouldn't repurchase this one, but while I have it in my collection, I'll enjoy wearing it. The next one I found myself reaching for is Paradiso Assoluto from Roberto Cavalli. And I thought, oh, okay, so this is a good then, but I still have plenty to go. And then it turns out all of this bottom is just glass, and if I turn it sideways, I'm almost halfway through already with the perfume. This is a gorgeous, sweet and sexy perfume, but it's good for spring and summertime. It's not very overwhelming. There's that freshness aspect to it. I absolutely love this perfume. This is an easy grab and go again for every day. From the citruses here we have bergamot, lemon and grapefruit. From the flowers there's jasmine, wisteria and red lily, and we have vanilla in the base for the sweetness. It's really gorgeous. I love this perfume. Again, I don't think if I would repurchase this one, but it definitely will have very fond memories in my heart, and I really enjoy wearing it. Next up, I reached for one of my all-time favorite celebrity perfumes, and that is Stash Unspoken by Sarah Jessica Parker. This is an absolutely gorgeous perfume. It's so soft and sweet and cuddly. It's absolutely gorgeous. It smells like a designer scent. It has good quality as well. It lasts. The projection maybe might be a bit better, but it's definitely not a weak perfume. And with Sarah Jessica Parker, I think with her perfumes it can kind of be on and off with me, but this is just spot on. This is one of my favorite celebrity perfumes. This has honeysuckle, peony and wisteria in the middle notes, and in the opening there's quince and pink pepper, which is quite unusual, but in general this makes a very feminine, womanly, excellent everyday scent. And this is dirt cheap as well. I do believe it might have been discontinued, but you can still easily find it on eBay, at least here in the UK, for about £20. So this is an absolute steal. I'm considering maybe getting a backup bottle of this as well. So yeah, I absolutely love this one. Then I went for something completely opposite. It is still a celebrity scent, but this is Dolly Parton's Scent from Above. And this is quite an unusual one. It's a generally patchouli scent, like a woodsy, earthy patchouli. It's quite strong. It has like a tiny bit of that medicinal feel to it. It's quite a serious perfume. I think this fits colder weather better than it does warmer. So it's probably one of the last times I'm wearing it until fall comes back. But for a celebrity scent, this is really interesting and quite unusual. With the pink liquid and the butterfly on the top, it looks very light and easygoing, but it's the complete opposite. And this is something that I could imagine Dolly wearing herself. So this has patchouli and fir and sandalwood in the base, which gives that woodsiness and that seriousness that is softened by the flowers, which are jasmine, lily of the valley, peony, and a bit of lightness in the opening from pear and blackcurrant. So in general, this perfume, I would say it fits more woman 25 plus. I don't see this as a very girlish scent. It could be an everyday scent, I think, easily, but once again, for the colder weather, I think in summertime this might be a bit too much. So yeah, that is Scent from Above from Dolly Parton, also very affordable. Then another celebrity perfume, this time by Beyonce, and this is Heat Wild Orchid. I have the small 30 milliliter bottle and I have about this much left, so not too much work left to be done. This is a very creamy, sweet coconut, very fuzzy, soft springtime scent. It smells nice, it disappears quite fast and it doesn't project well because it's a cheap celebrity scent, but in general I do like it. I didn't declutter it after I did my Beyonce range video, so I do enjoy this perfume, but obviously I will not be repurchasing this one after it's done. I'll just use this up and say goodbye. And the last one for February, my lovely husband gifted me Black Opium Over Red. So this is the newest flanker in the Black Opium series, and this has a cherry note in it. I do get the cherry somewhere, it's somewhere in there, but I think it's just buried between all the sweetness and the coffee, and there just seems like there's a lot going on, so the cherry is kind of surrounded by a lot of things. I wouldn't say that this is a cherry perfume, but still I enjoy this perfume. This is actually the only Black Opium I currently have in my collection. I've had samples of the original, and now this is the first actual bottle I'm having. In terms of projection and longevity, this fits in the latest designer releases. I'm not too impressed by it. So even though the scent is nice, probably take the bottle with you so you can reapply during the day. At least that's what I would do. And yeah, to me, I think, whoops, I really do love the bottle though. I love the dark red design. I do believe that's nice. So yeah, those are the perfumes that I wore in February. That comes down to 7 perfumes. Usually I have 10, but I felt pretty comfortable with this setting. I loved standing by the shelf and picking the perfume I want to wear next. So I think I'm going to stick to this for a while. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you got this far, let me know what perfumes you wore last month, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye!